Hello, welcome to part two of the Soccer Arena show. I'm still talking about Ryan Giggs, the Welsh wizard, or some people refer to him as Ryan Giggs, the Welsh wonder kid. Now, I was saying that Ryan Giggs never played in a World Cup. So because Ryan Giggs never played in the World Cup, we would never get to know how good Ryan Giggs really is on the international stage. Because when Ryan Giggs played for Wales, they had good players, but not so much world class players. So I think it affected the team from getting to the World Cup stage. I mean, they always played in the qualifiers, but they never qualified. And I'll say that the Welsh team of today is a far superior team to the Welsh team that Ryan Giggs played in. Um, Ryan Giggs was a player for Manchester United and Wales that set up a lot of goals. He was very creative in his play. And Ryan Giggs did score some exceptional goals also. That's not to be forgotten. That's why in some quarters of the world, Ryan Giggs is known as a legend of football. At the age of 16, Ryan Giggs was playing with full internationals like Brian Robson, Paul Parker, Gary Pallister, Steve Bruce, Dennis Irwin, etc. You name it. I would even go as far as saying that Ryan Giggs was an Alex Ferguson favourite. So Giggs was very good at football, running at speed at defenders, that when Giggs had the ball and he's in full flow, even the fans, they stood up out of excitement because they knew that Giggs was going to do something reasonable with the ball. One of the best players to ever come out of Europe is Del Piero for Juventus. I think I got Del Piero somewhere on my wall. I think I can show that. Del Piero is one of the best players to ever come out of Europe. But I would go as far as saying that what Del Piero is or was for Juventus, Ryan Giggs is and was for Manchester United. So that's a big compliment to Ryan Giggs. Yeah, all European teams that were playing in the Champions League at the time when Giggs was playing for Manchester United, they wanted Ryan Giggs' signature. Yeah, from Real Madrid to Barcelona to Inter Milan to AC Milan to Bayern Munich, etc. They were all inquiring for the Ryan Giggs' signature at the time, but Ryan Giggs was very committed to Manchester United, and that's what you call a one-club player. Ryan Giggs, at some point in his career, I think he won the Young FA. The Young FA, I think I got the picture somewhere. Young FA footballer of the year. Yeah, that's Ryan Giggs in the picture winning the Young Footballer of the Year in 1993. So these are accolades and big achievements over the years from such a great player. Over the years with Wales, Ryan Giggs played with some interesting players, some very good Premiership players that played in the 90s and 80s, respectively. For Wales, Ryan Giggs played with Ian Rush, the great Liverpool goal scorer, goal machine, and Juventus. Ryan Giggs played with Dean Saunders. He played with Eric Young for Wales. He played with Mark Hughes for Wales. Mark Hughes, I think he's the Stoke manager right now. Ryan Giggs played with Robbie Savage, a soccer pundit right now. And he played for Vinnie Jones, who's an actor in Hollywood right now. So Ryan Giggs has played with some decent players over the years. The great FA Cup goal that Ryan Giggs scored against Arsenal, I think I got the picture somewhere. I think in the soccer arena we have all these things. So that great goal that Ryan Giggs scored against Arsenal, yeah, there it is. That's the Ryan Giggs great goal against Arsenal. I've got it. That's Ryan Giggs in action, scoring that great goal against Arsenal. Yeah, that was the goal. And Ryan Giggs, I think he went past 4 to 5 players in that great goal that he scored against Arsenal FC. I think, let's go back to that picture. I think in that picture you can see Lee Dixon there. You can see Emmanuel Petit. You can see Tony Adams. I think in that move, Giggs went past Patrick Vieira, the great Patrick Vieira as well. But that's a remarkable goal that will always go down as one of the best goals in the English football game's history. Ryan Giggs was good at hitting free kicks also. He came through the youth clan with David Beckham, Paul Scholes, Nicky Butt, and Gary Neville, the Neville brothers. But I think out of that class of 92, I think Ryan Giggs was the most naturally gifted player, in my opinion. That's Scholes, Philip Neville, Gary Neville, David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, Nicky Butt, and I don't know the rest of the people in that picture. I don't want to mention the wrong names. But I think Giggs is the most natural footballer that came out of that group. I would go as far as saying if Ryan Giggs was English, he would have won over 120 caps, in my opinion. And I think if Ryan Giggs played for England, I think England would have went further in the competitions that they qualified in. So in the World Cups and in the European Championships, with Giggs down the left side in form, England would have gone further. That's just my opinion. Think about this. Ryan Giggs played for Manchester United for over 20 years. And to do that, you must be a very good player. So Giggs is a legend at Manchester United.